Coyote, Iktome, and the Rock. Told by Jenny Leading Cloud in White River, Rosebud Indian Reservation, South Dakota, 1967. Recorded by Richard Edoes. Coyote was walking with his friend Iktome. Along their path stood Ea the Rock. Well, this was not just any rock. It was special. It had those spidery lines of green moss all over it, the kind that tell a story. Ea had power. Coyote said, "Ooh, why this is a nice-looking rock. I think it has power." Coyote took off the thick blanket he was wearing and put it on the rock. "Here, Ea, take this as a present. Take this blanket, friend Rock, to keep you from freezing. You must feel cold." "Wow, a giveaway," said Iktome. "You sure are in a giving mood today, friend." It's nothing," said Coyote. "I'm always giving things away. Ea looks real nice in my blanket." "His blanket now," said Iktome. The two friends went on. Pretty soon a cold rain started. The rain turned to hail, the hail turned to slush. Coyote and Iktome took refuge in a cave, which was cold and wet. Iktome was all right. He had his thick buffalo robe. Coyote had only his shirt, and he was shivering. He was freezing. His teeth were chattering. "Kola, friend of mine," Coyote said to Iktome, "go back and get me my fine blanket. I need it, and that rock has no use for it. He's been getting along without a blanket for ages. Hurry, I'm freezing." Iktome went back to Ea, saying, "Can I have that blanket back, please?" The rock said, "No, I like it. What is given is given." Iktome returned and told Coyote, "He won't give it back." "That no good, ungrateful rock," said Coyote. "Has he paid for the blanket? Has he worked for it? I'll go get it myself." "Friend," said Iktome, "Tunka, Ea the Rock, there's a lot of power there. Maybe you should let him keep it." "Are you crazy? This is an expensive blanket of many colors and great thickness. I'll go talk to him." Coyote went back and told Ea, "Hey, Rock, what's the meaning of this? What do you need a blanket for? Let me have it back right now." "No," said the rock. "What is given is given." "Ooh, you're a bad rock. Don't you care that I'm freezing to death? That I'll catch a cold?" Coyote jerked the blanket away from Ea and put it on. "So there, that's the end of it." "By no means that's the end of it," said the rock. Coyote went back to the cave. The rain and hail stopped, and the sun came out again. So Coyote and Iktome sat before the cave, sunning themselves, eating pemmican and fry bread and wajapi, berry soup. After eating, they took out their pipes and had a smoke. All of a sudden, Iktome said, "What's that noise?" "What noise? I don't hear anything," said Coyote. "A crashing, a rumble far off." "Yes, friend, I hear it now." "Friend Coyote, it's getting stronger and nearer, like thunder or an earthquake." "It is rather strong and loud. I wonder what it can be." "I have a pretty good idea, friend," said Iktome. Then they saw the great rock. It was Ea, rolling, thundering, crashing upon them. "Friend, let's run for it," cried Iktome. "Ea means to kill us." The two ran as fast as they could, while the rock rolled after them, coming closer and closer. "Friend, let's swim the river. The rock is so heavy, he sure can't swim," cried Iktome. So they swam the river, but Ea the great rock also swam over the river, as if he had been made of wood. "Friend, into the timber, among the big trees," cried Coyote. "The big rock surely can't get through this thick forest." They ran among the trees, but huge Ea came rolling along after them, shivering and splintering the big pines to pieces left and right. The two came out into the flats. "Oh, oh!" cried Iktome, the Spider-Man. "Friend Coyote, this is really not my quarrel. I just remembered I have pressing business to attend to. So long!" Iktome rolled himself into a tiny ball and became a spider. He disappeared into a mouse hole. Coyote ran on, the big rock thundering close at his heels. Then Ea, the big rock, rolled right over Coyote, flattening him out altogether. Ia took the blanket and rolled back to his own place, saying, "So there." A Washichu rancher riding along saw Coyote lying there all flattened out. "Oh, what a nice rug," said the rancher, picking Coyote up, and he took the rug home. The rancher put Coyote right in front of his fireplace. Now, whenever Coyote is killed, he can make himself come to life again, but it took him the whole night to puff himself up into his usual shape. In the morning, the rancher's wife told her husband, I just saw your rug running away." Friends, hear this. Always be generous in heart. If you have something to give it forever.